Oh, it's exciting for you.
Hello and welcome back to. Oh, wait, should I wait until. Nope. Okay. Hi, Bad Tofu. Laura. I'm Laura. That is Bradley.
Hello.
And we're doing some Reddit stories.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the intro because I'm going first.
Oh,
Are you good?
I was just burping.
Okay.
What did it sound bad?
No, I just like every time you make a noise, I think about the flask and.
Oh.
I'm like, is that like a death gurgle? I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay. This one's not super long. People keep saying my ex didn't cheat on me because it wasn't physical, it was emotional. We had dated for almost 4 years. Over a year before our relationship ended, he started spending a lot of time with his best friend's girlfriend without the guy around. He claimed they were just friends and that's why he spent so much time with her. Then he invited her on a family vacation without me, claiming there was no room since they were taking her boyfriend too. I should have left then, but I trusted him and I stayed. When we got back, we set boundaries, no spending time with her alone for the foreseeable future. He agreed to it for a couple of weeks. Then it started up again. This time, he lied about it. I caught him, and he claimed I was crazy, that I was too paranoid for my own good. I chose to stay then, too. I stayed until he lied to me about a tattoo he was getting, something he promised we would do together. He claimed he never promised me that, and that I was crazy and misremembering.
Gaslighting's
That
the
was
best.
the final. That was the final straw for me. I told him if he went with her, then I knew for sure he was cheating. He went, and we were done. That was December. I finally feel comfortable talking about it with people, but most people claim it wasn't cheating. He didn't sleep with her, so how could it be?
That
To be
you know
honest, I
of.
wish he, yeah. To be honest, I wish he did sleep with her. Then I would
Like,
feel.
you can't, I mean,
more
I'm on her
justified.
side, but you can't just say he didn't sleep with her. You can't say that.
No, I know. Okay, so that's why I chose this one because it's like there are a lot of people who think it's not cheating if they never like put their penis in somebody or
Yeah.
whatever.
No, emotional cheating is a very real thing.
Emotional cheating, I think personally, I think is worse than physical cheating.
I mean, I used to emotional cheat on you all the time.
Shut up, you're so stupid.
Loved that shit.
No, but I'm serious. Emotional cheating takes effort.
Yeah.
Physical cheating, easy. You just need two horny people. You don't even
Yeah.
have to like each other half the time. But emotional cheating, like that shit's deep. Especially when they dated for 4 years. But that's not to say that's not to say he can't have female friends. But it is weird, like
Yeah, I mean,
excluding
we're
your
only
girlfriend.
hearing her side, so she might just be like
Sure.
she could be a controlling girlfriend that didn't want to have female
Sure.
friends.
Yeah, but like to the point where he's inviting his best friend and his best friend's girlfriend, but not his own girlfriend, on a family vacation.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's weird. I don't think he
it
liked
sounds
her.
like
I
yeah,
mean,
it sounds like he was just like kind of in that relationship just to. I think maybe
Yeah.
he was waiting on her to break up with him.
right. A lot of people do that too, which is so fucking gross. If you don't like your partner, break up with them, guys.
Yeah, don't string him along. That's fucked up. You're wasting
It's so
everyone's
weird.
time. We do not have long on this planet. We don't. Why are you
Yeah.
wasting it with somebody you don't want to be with?
Well, I mean, like he wasn't. He still did whatever the fuck he wanted, so I guess it didn't matter.
Hi, Riley. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, little babies. Oh, hello.
Right.
Oh, she give me kisses. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Hello.
Okay, but I chose that one because it was short, it was easy, and also I don't know. Do you think emotional cheating is worse than physical cheating?
I don't really see the difference.
Okay.
I think they're
Okay.
both bad. I
They
think
are-
they're both
they're-
equally fucked.
Okay, that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to think, like I don't think I would be more mad at one or the other. I would just be very disappointed either way and
Yeah.
immediately leave the relationship.
That's fair. Yeah.
Were there any updates or was that it?
I don't know how to check for updates, to be real
No.
honest.
That's fine. I got a really long one, so
I know. Well, that's what I figured. I had a couple longer ones, but since you have a long one,
Yeah.
yours are usually a lot more spicy than mine are.
Oh, this one is good. So this was posted on True Off My Chest 18 days ago now. My boyfriend and our circle of friends pranked me on my birthday, and I ghosted ghosted them because of it. This is cheating, don't worry. Throwaway because my coworkers know about my main Reddit account and I don't want them to know about this issue of mine.
Yeah.
I, 27 male, met my probably soon to be ex-boyfriend Alex, 29 male, 2 years ago through a mutual friend of ours. I never expected he'd be interested in me because when I first met him, he had only been with women. He came out as bisexual to me and our friends not too long after that. And that same night, he hinted that he was into me. We got to know each other more and it eventually turned into the two of us dating. He's genuinely...
I'm sorry, just really quick. My tummy's upset because this sounds so sweet and I know it's going to be sad. So
Yes.
keep going.
He's genuinely a sweet and awesome guy. Quite introverted, but has a big heart and a real geek about the things he likes. I thought he'd be the one I would be marrying and all that. But I'm thinking that's not going to happen anymore.
Oh no.
Last Monday was my birthday. Last Tuesday was mine.
Aw, happy birthday.
Thank you. And I went home early from work so that Alex and I can go out and enjoy ourselves. I told him earlier that day that I would go home early. When I opened the door, I was greeted by him laying on our couch while a woman I didn't know was on top of him. They were fully clothed, by the way. I was basically paralyzed and couldn't react at all. He eventually saw me and had a surprised look on his face, but he also looked like he was trying to hold his laugh in. The woman also looked like she was about to laugh as well. I also started to hear chatter from the kitchen and in our bedroom. Alex then shouted, "You guys can come out." And so our friends come out of our bedroom and kitchen, holding gifts, party poppers, and a cake. I guess them shouting, "It's a prank, happy birthday," while turning the party poppers on snapped me back to reality because after they said that I just quietly turned around and left.
Yeah.
I didn't see their reactions when I did that, but I could hear them saying, "Oh shit," and wait. When I heard them try to follow me, I hastened my pace until I reached my car and drove away. While driving, my phone started to get bombarded by texts, calls, and messages from my boyfriend and our friends. When it got too distracting, I just turned off my phone and went to a hotel that's far enough from my place. By the time I got to my hotel room, I just started sobbing on the floor.
Aww.
I think I blacked out from crying because when I woke up, it was already sunny outside. I made sure to tell my team leader first that I would be absent for a few days due to an emergency, and she was kind enough to accept my request. She probably noticed something was off with me because I was sniffing and my voice sounded weak. Right now, I plan on telling my aunt, who lives near my area, about what happened and asking if I could live with her for a couple of days until I sort out my mind and know what I have to do next. I'm deeply heartbroken because I've told my boyfriend and my friends before how I felt about cheating and how it essentially ruined my family growing up. My mom cheated on my dad and it broke our family, and I got cheated on by my first boyfriend. But at the same time, I can't help but feel like I overreacted and that I should have just went with it all.
No.
I still don't plan on opening my phone, so I'm using my laptop. So I'm using my laptop right now to type this. I don't know how to face and respond to them all after all that has happened. Maybe some time away from them will help, I hope. That's the original post.
Okay. Oh God.
Any...
I don't understand why anybody thought that that was a good idea. I don't know how, I really truly don't know how that would be it'd be a really funny way to surprise him whenever he gets home to make it look like I'm cheating on him. Maybe they were all day drinking and thought it was going to be haha funny. Bad decision, but I don't.
Oh, you are so wrong.
Oh God.
There's 3 updates, but there's also a comment update. So we'll read that one first. I don't know if I've read this one.
Okay.
This one looks like it was the same day. Okay, so somebody says, so they know your stance on cheating and thought the best prank to pull would involve something that you hate, involving your boyfriend and a girl. Great plan. These friends sound great. They all know they fucked up the second you left and they went, oh shit. But a thought like this should never have been considered. And the fact they thought this would be a good idea idea on your birthday, the disrespect. If I was you, I would be done completely. It's humiliating towards you for a prank.
Yeah.
How will you react in future when they bring this up as a funny story? That's not funny.
Right.
It's
It's
shit
not.
that your birthday was ruined. Go see your aunt and let her know the situation. You need a nice support system. How did not one friend say this isn't a good idea? What the fuck? They responded to that comment. It said, honestly, I'm thinking to just cutting them all off completely, but it's not as easy as it sounds since they have been good friends of mine before all of this has happened. Apart from a few misunderstandings here and there, they've never really caused me any kind of distress or pain until now. Same goes with my boyfriend. I'm scared that if I don't try to hear them out, I'll just throw away years of friendships and regret it after. I guess this is just me speaking out of fear of being alone because as far as I know, almost all of my friends were in that surprise party. Although I didn't get to see everyone's faces, though, so I'm not too sure. Everything feels like a haze, honestly. I've already called my aunt through a telephone and she knows what has happened. She's really pissed at my boyfriend. She's met him a couple of times and at my friends, but she's more focused on getting me to her place as soon as possible so that she can help me through all of this.
Auntie.
I'm really lucky to have her in my life. So that was the top comment they made.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh, wait.
What?
Is this the... Okay, never mind. It said the moderators removed one, but
Oh.
it's fine. We're good.
Oh no.
Anything before we continue?
No, I'm just so stressed out because I want to know what happened.
I'm stressed out.
I'm stressed out.
Okay.
I'm glad that the auntie is like being like, yeah, come here. Stop sitting there at the hotel.
Okay. Update number 1. I finally got to talk to my friends and my boyfriend after I ghosted them because of a prank, and I'm glad I did. Hi there. I'm sorry it took me a while to post an update. This is like 6 days later.
Okay.
I've been busy and I also got back to working 2 days ago, so I don't really have that much free time on me anymore. But before I get started with the actual update, I would like to thank everyone who has given me their advice and wisdom, along with those who wished me well and a belated happy birthday. You folks really made me feel happy even after all this has happened. Gulp. I never thought internet strangers could be so kind. Lol. Normally, I confide with my friends whenever I had a problem, but since they somehow became part of that problem, I thought maybe going here would be a good idea, and I guess it was. Truly, thank you to all of you. Although, even if almost all of you had nothing but great advice and nice things to say, there were some who were skeptical or were even harsh, specifically in the way I just ghosted my boyfriend and everyone at that surprise party. Truth be told, I could have done something more mature, as someone would say, but really in that
Hold
moment...
on. Time out. No, you don't owe anybody anything. No. Especially, it's not like you not talking to them. Yes, they're going to be worried about you or whatever, but you need to take time for yourself.
Yeah,
like,
and you felt that was the best option in that situation. Yeah. Just like, I'm going to remove myself from the situation. That was
incredibly mature, actually. Like, instead of like...
It is, yeah. If you're in a situation that you are uncomfortable with, you can remove yourself from that situation, and that's fine.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, continue.
All I could think was remove myself from that situation because I wouldn't know what I would do if I fell back to my old self. Also, sorry for any typos. I wrote this all on my phone. If you want to go directly to the update, just scroll past this upcoming wall of text. This is context, so we'll go ahead and read through this.
Okay.
For context, I found out my mom was cheating on my dad at 14 years old. I got home from school early and found that the house was empty.
Oh no.
I went upstairs to go to my room.
Oh no, he's the one that caught his mom?
But as I got nearer to my parents' room, I heard these faint sounds of sex.
No.
And it didn't help that the door to the room was slightly opened.
Oh no.
Curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to take a peek inside.
Oh, sweet baby child.
And there she was, my own mom, cheating on my dad with his coworker. I felt like I was going to be sick, like it was some sort of nightmare. I froze there for a few seconds before my dad's coworker noticed me and immediately alerted my mom that I was watching them. When my mom finally realized what happened, she started calling me out and tried to follow me.
Oh God.
But I got to run to my room and locked it before she could catch me.
Yeah.
My mom was frantically calling out my name and knocking hard on the door, but all I could do was cry.
Oh.
The realization that the person I was calling my mom wasn't the person I thought she was hit me like a ton of bricks because I used to adore my mom.
Aw.
She was always around while my dad was working full time, which made me resent my dad because he was never around. I remember hiding in my bed sheets and eventually falling asleep. I was woken up by my dad knocking on my door and calling me to come out. I had to comply, of course, and when I opened my door, my father was standing in front of me with my mom behind him. He gave me a tight hug and asked me about the guys who bullied me while I was walking home from school.
Oh, shit.
And I was confused when he mentioned that. But then I saw my mom looking mad at me and basically telling me through her face that I should go along with it. As much as I hated it, I went along with it because I didn't want to hurt my dad.
Oh, no.
Since then, I've decided to fully ignore my mom unless it was for a chore or something important. And when I moved out at 18, I made sure to go no contact on her and only talk to her when my dad wanted me to. My mom and dad eventually divorced after I moved out. Turns out he always knew, but didn't want to do anything about it until I moved out because he didn't want me to live in a household riddled with arguments and stress brought upon by divorcing couples.
Here's another thing.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Don't stay in a relationship just because it's quote unquote for the kids.
Yeah, that's gonna make it worse for the kids.
Yeah. I mean, look at the trauma that this kid went through.
Yeah.
Like, he had to live with his mom.
Yeah.
Believing that he was holding alive for her.
Yeah. It didn't really work, but I appreciate my dad for still looking out for me, even if he was hurting.
Aww.
Then, when I was 19, I got into my first ever relationship. We had a pretty nice start, and we were each other's firsts. Aww. But when I found out he was cheating on me, things got really ugly. I know this is not an excuse, but I was young, and I didn't know how to handle that information when I got it. And knowing how much I hated cheating, I basically went crazy on him and turned to destroying his stuff.
Oh no!
Deleting all copies of his thesis, and even went as far as doing this insane Facebook rant where I exposed his cheating and posted pics of him and the guy he was cheating on me with. And even mentioned his mom and dad in the post and outing him without his consent.
Oh no! Yeah, that's bad.
It is.
OP.
It's definitely bad. I deleted the post just 2 days after, but the damage had already been done.
2 days?
Yeah. And my ex ended up moving away and living in another area because of my post. Obviously I am look, I am not saying what OP did was right. I would never say that, wrong. But karma.
No, OP was wrong.
OP was wrong, but karma.
You can't say that's not karma.
Learn a lesson.
That's human.
Learn a lesson from it.
No, that's human. That's not what that is.
Learn a lesson. Learn a lesson. You cheated, you got fucked.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. You want to cheat, expect to get fucked.
Excuse me, burped. I don't know. Don't out people.
No, it was not right at all. I am not condoning what they did. I'm just saying karma.
That's condoning. Okay,
no, I'm not. I'm just saying karma. I'm just saying a word.
Okay.
Obviously, I am thoroughly embarrassed and ashamed of what I've done.
Also, I mean, so how old was OP then?
19.
Kids are stupid.
And I still regret doing all of that. When my aunt found out about what I did, she gave me a pretty stern scolding and insisted that I had to get checked by a psychiatrist because what I did isn't normal. And it's not. And I got diagnosed with severe depression, and the doctor also said I had some unresolved trauma.
No shit.
Which confused my aunt. But after telling her what happened 6 years ago, she fully understood why and gave me a tight hug and cried after spilling everything to her. She felt bad because she wasn't able to do anything to help me before, and now is extremely mad at her sister, my mom, for doing all of that to me.
I was wondering if Auntie was the mom's sister or not. That's pretty interesting.
Ever since then, my aunt has helped me get the therapy and meds that I needed and essentially turned into my mother. My ex and I don't talk much these days.
I mean,
we have made amends and are on good terms now. So, told you. Yeah, they're all good. He didn't do anything that bad. Now that it's not bad if it's to a cheater. Now that all of this stuff from my past has been finally laid out, for those wondering why I did what I did, here's the actual update. What of 3 saying that. After I submitted my original post, this might be a long episode. I packed my things that night and prepared to go to my aunt's house, which wasn't that far, but still a bit of a drive nonetheless. When I finally got there, she was incredibly welcoming, and I thanked her for allowing me to stay in her house, even just for a while. She gave me a tight hug and told me I was always welcome and that she will be there to help me when I need her to. She eventually led me to the spare bedroom that they have in their house and helped me unpack my stuff. She is honestly such an incredible woman, and I love her so much. She's basically the mom I've always wanted.
Plot twist.
What?
His aunt is his bio mom.
Oh no.
Okay, go ahead.
Once I was done unpacking, my aunt said, "Hey, I'm your bio mom." No. Once I was done unpacking, I was again confronted by the fact that I haven't opened my phone for quite some time now.
Oh.
I've avoided it for so long that I didn't think I could open it again.
I'm just trying to, I can't do it because I have a young child, but like, could you imagine how like invigorating that would be? Just to be completely disconnected?
I've done it a few times. It's fun. I haven't done it in a while though, but yeah.
Please don't do that to me. I will panic.
But I knew I had to. The moment my phone booted up, hundreds upon hundreds of texts, chats, and missed calls popped up on my screen. Even if I was still hesitant, I decided to open my chats and look at our friends' group chat first. The chats from the start were all very frantic in nature, with my friends asking about where I was or what happened, but after scrolling down a few more times, the chats turned into them apologizing that the prank happened and that it was not on the plan at all. One of my friends even blamed the girl that was on top of Alex, my boyfriend, and thought she was untrustworthy. Finally, the chats ended up being them hoping they could contact me and wishing I was safe. I guess they knew I just read their chats because as soon as I was done back reading, my friends immediately knew I was online and asked how I was doing and where I was. They also started apologizing again for not being able to stop the prank from happening and that they didn't know what was going to happen and thought the original prank was going to be something else. At this point, I was thoroughly confused because they seemed happy enough to be there during that night, but I knew I had to apologize to them first for ghosting them and asking their side of the story first before speaking about what happened. Essentially, they were simply planning a surprise birthday party for me with Alex in a group chat that didn't include me. Then my boyfriend added a few more people into that group chat, saying that they were college friends of his, and he wanted them to be a part of the surprise party too, since they also wanted to meet and get to know me better. As a suggestion, one of my boyfriend's college friends pitched the idea of them pranking me. The plan was my boyfriend is going to be on the couch with a serial killer holding a bloody knife and fake stabbing my boyfriend while the killer was on top of him and while my boyfriend is bleeding everywhere. My boyfriend's college friends thought it would be funny to see my reaction. Although my friends were initially skeptical, they reassured them that it would be harmless fun and that once my boyfriend and the friend who will be acting as the killer got their desired reaction on camera, they can just tell me that it was all a prank and my friends and my boyfriend's other college friends would come out and surprise me with their gifts and stuff. My friends eventually agreed, so as long as they don't drag out the prank and immediately reveal everything once they captured my reaction on camera. The day of my birthday comes and everything they've planned seems to be going smoothly. With them waiting for me, my boyfriend's college friends ushered everyone to hide while they set up the prank. And when it was done, they would hide too. When they finally heard my boyfriend say they can come out, they thought the prank was a success because I looked absolutely mortified. But they knew something was up when even after the prank was revealed, I was still looking shocked and almost teary-eyed even, until I finally turned around and left. They were understandably shook and confused, thinking the serial killer prank was too much, but knowing me, I wouldn't have minded it at all since I love scary movies and an avid horror enjoyer. That was when they realized that my boyfriend's female college friend was on top of my boyfriend, not wearing any serial killer costume and not holding any fake bloody knife. Then they saw my boyfriend pushing his female college friend away from him and chasing after me. Some of them also tried to follow me. While some were asking what happened to the original plan, even my boyfriend's other college friends were wondering why their female friend wasn't in costume. But she was just silent. After a few minutes, My boyfriend came back to our apartment looking distraught and crying. He then tells everyone that they should all go and proceeds to go to our bedroom. They wanted to ask him what happened, but he shut the door before they could. His female college friend then followed him inside, which really weirded them out. But after a while, they hear my boyfriend shouting at her, telling her to fuck off. She then goes out the door on the verge of tears and leaves the apartment. They said everything happened so fast that they didn't know how to process all that has happened. Not too long after that though, they realized that I was missing and started calling and texting me, but I didn't respond to any of them. Eventually, I was unreachable. I turned off my phone and decided they should just go home and wait for me to respond. My boyfriend's college friends apologized profusely to what has happened and didn't mean for any of this to happen, but they basically just ignored them. They then followed their retelling of their side with videos that they've recorded that provided their accounts along with an apology and wishing that I was doing well.
Oh.
After my friends told me what happened on their point of view. This is just update 1, by the way. I felt really terrible and apologized again for ghosting them and telling them that everything that happened was none of their fault. I told them that I would make it up to them soon, but they reassured me that they accept my apology and are just happy that I'm alive and well. They also pitched to have a late birthday celebration with me this weekend, and my boyfriend and his friends aren't included this time.
Damn.
I, of course, happily agreed and thanked them for being such great friends, and that I really couldn't thank them enough for being such an awesome bunch of people. There's still a lot more of this first update. The morning of the next day, my aunt knocks on my door and wakes me up, telling me that I had a visitor downstairs. She looked a bit mad, so I can already tell who it was. It was my boyfriend, Alex.
Obviously.
Carrying this beautiful bouquet of flowers and my favorite chocolates with him. Even if he looked amazing, his face...
What is wrong with me? Sorry, no. It's not what's wrong with me. I think it's the society as a whole. Anytime somebody brings flowers as an apology, it makes me want to fucking hate them.
I get it. Yeah, it's just too cliche, right?
Right. No, I mean, like, I can't even imagine getting a gift of flowers without being like, what the fuck did you do wrong? Like, I'll bring flowers to my girlfriends because there's nothing that I could do that would harm them. Because if I harm them, then I will harm myself.
Don't do that. Don't talk about that. Don't say that.
No, I know that's not, I didn't mean like physically. I just meant like, if my friends are hurting, I'm hurting. Like,
all right, let's gloss over that. His face was the complete opposite because he looked like he was crying for days. I asked him how he found out about where I was and told me that once I turned on my phone again, an app on my phone that we both have notified him of my whereabouts.
Probably
It's
360.
Yeah, it's basically an app that allows you and your trusted partner, blah, 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 blah. I was a bit frustrated that he actually came here to my aunt's house, but nevertheless, he was already there. So might as well just hear him out on what he had to say. He basically reiterated what my friends told me, but he added in some more details that my friends didn't know about. Apparently, his old college friends reconnected with him after he lost touch with them after they graduated. They found his Facebook account through some searching and wanted to ask him about his life after all these years. They were especially happy when he told them that he currently has a boyfriend because they secretly knew he was bisexual but didn't want to make assumptions or make him feel weird about it. Alex eventually tells them about me, and he mentions that him and our friends are planning a secret birthday surprise for me, and they immediately wanted to be a part of it. So like, a surprise party is one thing, you know, like I would be fine with that, but a surprise party with people I don't know, that would make me uncomfortable. Like, even
I don't like it.
That's not cool. Like, I would be like, I would straight up be like, no, you can, how about, I'll be like, hey, we're gonna do the surprise party, and then you guys show up later.
Yeah. Like, you can you can come to the party, but like the surprise part should be loved ones.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want to be surprised with people I don't know.
That's an uncomfortable surprise.
Yes. After they were added to the group chat, they started suggesting ideas on how to make the surprise much more fun, until their female friend, we'll call her Anna, suggested that they do a prank to surprise me. Alex's college friends were immediately on board because they saw TikToks of it and they thought it was really funny, but my friends were obviously skeptical. Eventually, they agreed what the prank is going to be and that the prank wouldn't take too long. Anna volunteered to be the serial killer since it was her idea, and they all went and did their parts of the surprise so that everything would be ready when my birthday comes. The day of the surprise party comes and everyone prepares for my arrival. When Anna and Alex went into their assigned positions for the prank, he wondered why she still wasn't in her costume and that her props were missing, but all she could reply was that she forgot.
Oh.
Alex offers to find the costume and props, but Anna insists that there's no more time and that I was going to arrive soon. Alex at this point was extremely uncomfortable and wanted to get out of their position, but before he could do it, I've already opened the door and saw them. He admits that he fucked up by laughing a bit at my reaction because it was exactly the reaction he thought I was going to make, but immediately realized what it looked like and called everyone to come out to save himself from the embarrassment and give context to what I was saying. When he realized that didn't work, he forcefully pushed Anna away to chase after me, but he wasn't able to keep up once I got into my car. It then sunk into him that he fucked up big time, and that when I drove away, that's when he remembered my trauma about cheating, which made him cry while returning to our apartment.
Oh, poor him. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it gets better. He tells everyone to leave and retreats to our bedroom, not really knowing what to do. To his shock, Anna comes inside our room unannounced and starts comforting Alex. He repeatedly tells her to leave and that he'll be fine, but what really set him off was Anna asking him, "So does that mean you're single now?" That's when he realized she did it on purpose. Alex then shouts at her and angrily asks her to leave, told her to fuck off, which she then complies to after looking like she just embarrassed herself. Laura. Alex is in tears at this point, and he tells me that he wishes he just didn't agree with the prank. He's cut off contact with his college friends for now and is incredibly sorry about what happened. He then starts hugging me really tightly and says that he loves me so much and that he's scared of losing me. His words alone also made me cry because even after everything, I still love him deeply, and I do believe everything he said. After a minute or two of us hugging and crying, he lets go of me and tells me that we should get back together to our apartment, but that if I still need time and space, he'll gladly give it to me. I gave him a kiss and respond to him with me asking him to help me pack my stuff. Of course, I gave my aunt the warmest of hugs and told her how much I appreciated her for helping me. She was happy things got resolved, but also jokingly threatened my boyfriend that if he did something stupid or hurtful to me again,
set him on fire.
She'll personally whisk me away to safety and away from him.
Oh, okay.
My boyfriend laughed, but I think he was just hiding his nervousness. Now I'm back in our apartment, and Alex even offered to throw away the couch that was used for the quote-unquote prank, but I declined since it's a pretty nice couch and everything that has happened was something no one wanted, aside Anna probably.
Yeah.
I've already made amends with my boyfriend, and we've both forgotten, and we've both forgiven each other, and my friends are happy.
Each other. What?
Yeah, I know. And my friends are happy that things worked out in the end. Alex is probably now invited to the weekend party, but I've yet to ask them yet. Don't worry, I'm also going to get in touch with my therapist soon and book new appointments with her per the suggestion of my aunt. This has also taken a toll on me, but I'm glad to have the support of my BF, my friends, and everyone who has read my post and shared their support to me.
By the way that you're reading this.
Also, I realized that this update is probably not what most of you wanted to happen. And as much as I was close to just giving it all up, I never had a reason to in the end. And I'm glad I got to hear their sides out before making any huge decisions that I might end up regretting later. And I do trust my boyfriend and my friends since they all sounded sincere and they did have proofs to back them up. I think this is going to be my last update since everything seems to have been resolved at this point. But I'll try to make an update if ever something happens. But I hope that's not going to be the case. Once again, thank you everyone. Heart.
No, stop Googling. Stop Googling.
Update number 2.
Oh no.
There's just one more update.
Okay.
It's not that long. Final update. My ex-boyfriend in our circle of friends pranked me on my birthday, and I ghosted them because of it. I thought things were already resolved, but somehow it got worse.
Oh no!
Yeah. Content warning. Suicide, self-harm.
Oh no. Okay.
So, you don't like that? I would just leave. Goodbye. We love you. You're welcome.
We love you. Goodbye. You're welcome.
Okay.
Have a good night. Keep going.
Hello. This is definitely my last update about this mess because, quite frankly, I'm tired of all of this. But before I start this update, I would like to say sorry to everyone who thought my previous update was too long. I guess I was just overcome with joy. I feel stupid about it now, talking about what happened, that I didn't get to edit it much, but don't worry, this update won't be as long. And thank you to everyone who had nothing but kind words. I really appreciate you all. End of update. Just kidding. Just kidding. So a few days after my previous update, Alex, my now ex-boyfriend, came up to me while sobbing and confessed that he hasn't told me the complete truth about Anna.
Ugh, fuck.
Apparently, him and Anna were a couple back then. She was his first
I could
girlfriend.
have told you that.
And he did a lot of his firsts with her. First kiss, first date, first sex, first time watching the Shrek movie, etc. I added that last one.
That's a huge, that's a huge landmark.
It is huge. Once they graduated, Anna broke things off with him because she can't handle long distance relationships and didn't want to be tied down yet. Anna breaking up with him caused him to go into a spiral and develop severe depression, along with self-harming tendencies.
So did the fucking college friends just back up with him just so that they can get him and Anna back together?
No idea. I don't think it ever goes into that. Along with self-harming tendencies, she was probably the one that looked him up. Definitely. Something he still goes to therapy for, the self-harming stuff. It took a while of work for him to get out of that hole and be a functioning human adult again. But things apparently didn't completely change for the better for him until he met me.
Oh.
As I quote, I was the light at the end of the tunnel that he desperately wanted to get out of.
That's icky too. Don't put that on a significant other.
Yeah, don't put that on anybody. Like that's heavy shit.
I feel like, okay, listen. I think that it is very important to have a support network. I think that it is okay to rely on people to a certain degree, but like I'm never gonna tell you, Bradley, like that my happiness completely relies on you. Like I need you to be there to, I mean, I feel bad. I use you when I complain a lot to you. I'm sorry about that. But like I don't rely on you specifically.
My happiness relies on you, Laura.
Well, okay, I'm gonna be really honest. If you were to no longer be in my life, I would be miserable, but that's not your fault. It's my fault.
I think we're at a point in our friendship where we're both unhealthily what's the word? Codependent. So I don't think it really affects us the way that it would affect other people.
Right. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. But I guess
this isn't about us.
But I guess ghosts from the past have their way of coming back to haunt you. A few weeks before my birthday, Alex's college friends found his Facebook and contacted him to reconnect. Things went well for them until he was added into their group chat that had Anna in it as well. Okay, so I guess it was just one of their friends.
No, I bet you it was Anna's idea.
It could have been. Yeah.
I guarantee you, she was like, she probably looked him up and she was like, it'd be too weird if I added him, but let's get the band back together.
Yeah.
And the friends were just like, oh my God, you're totally right.
Manipulated the situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe they all fucking were in on it to begin with. Who knows?
I don't know. As what he said, it definitely reignited some old feelings that he had, and it also didn't help. It also didn't help that Anna was acting like nothing bad happened between the two of them. Ew. They agreed to meet to catch up. One thing led to another until that one thing ended up being them having sex every day up until the birthday surprise. No. Lol. Yeah, see.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This is where it is actually a full-blown cheating story.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It only really hit him how much he fucked up and realized that he was doing something incredibly shitty when he saw my devastated face after seeing Anna on top of him for the quote-unquote prank that they supposedly planned for me. According to him, he was trying to bring back those strong feelings and emotions that he once felt back when he was with Anna. But seeing me look ruined and distraught made him realize that what he had with me was incomparable to what him and Anna had. Well, too bad, buddy. So I guess that's what led him to confess and be all remorseful. Yeah, you fucked up all around. You know what? You had won. You had won if you would just shut the fuck up. I'm glad he confessed. I'm glad he confessed.
No, I am too. I'm glad he confessed too. But what in the fuck? Ugh, sorry, I'm getting flashbacks right now.
Yeah. Of course, I had to hear him apologize and cry in front of me. And I did cry too. But I couldn't bear being around him anymore after hearing all of that. I then calmly told him that I accept his apology, but that I didn't want to be with him anymore and that I'd be leaving the apartment and sort things out once we're both in clear states of minds. He didn't like that one bit and started sobbing like crazy and even went as far as hugging me incredibly tight just so I wouldn't go. It was a struggle, but I eventually got out of his clutches by pushing him away hard enough. I ran as fast as I could, ironic, to get to my, how is that ironic?
Why is that? Oh, because Alex pushed the girl off of him before running after her.
Okay.
Yeah.
To
so
get
it's
to
like
my
the
car,
same thing again, but like different.
Yeah. Get to my car and immediately headed to my aunt's house. When I got there, I just sobbed into my aunt's arms and felt incredibly weak. She probably understood why I was crying that much without asking me why, so she started consoling me until I was too tired to cry and slept. This boy passes out crying a lot.
I get it. I fucking get it. Crying is exhausting. It's like the biggest release, like for me. Like if I had a good cry, I need to take a nap.
Oh yeah,
so,
no,
boy,
exactly. Like
OP,
whenever
I get you.
Yeah, no, like whenever we finish recording, I'm gonna heat up a Totino's pizza.
Totino's pizza are really good. Okay, keep going.
Okay, sorry. I'm really drunk.
I forgot that you've been fucking drinking.
Okay. Yesterday, I got a call from a friend of Alex that he's in the hospital after being found unresponsive and full of cuts on his arms. I didn't want to go because I'm obviously still hurt about everything, but Alex doesn't have any family anywhere near him, and I'm the only one who knows about his medical history and details, and technically his closest family, so I had to. When I got there, his arms were full of bandages and his face looked all puffy and red. Right now, I'm outside his hospital room, waiting for his doctors to give an update or tell me anything or something that I should do. He also hasn't woken up yet, so I'm bracing myself for when he does. Truthfully,
no, you don't have to visit him. Just give the doctors the information and go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's cruel, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know what I'd do in that situation.
I don't know either. I would probably have stayed.
Yeah, honestly. Well, I don't know if I would.
I mean, I don't know either. I feel like logically I would have gone. I would have given the medical information that's needed. I would have cried a whole bunch because even though I fucking hate you,
you still love them.
Right. I don't want any harm to come to you, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I guess truthfully, I do still love him very much. But what he did just made it clear for me that we're not meant to be together.
Is OP me? Sorry.
I don't know what I'll do moving forward after all of this, but I'll just let the universe take the wheel for me at this point. And I just wish things didn't end up this way. Edit, I would like to just say thank you to everyone who has stuck with me through this ordeal and had nothing but kind words to say. You folks have no idea how you've helped me through all of this, and I hope I get to repay all of your kindness someday. As for me, I'm doing mostly all right. I didn't want to stay in the hospital for long, so once I got to give the doctors the necessary info and stuff, I left immediately. My aunt then helped me get all of my stuff from our apartment and also called my landlord about our shared lease. I've noticed that drunk me prefers saying aunt. Our apartment was full of...
Wait, what do you usually say?
I usually say aunt.
Ew, okay.
Our apartments... Our apartment was full of liquor bottles and it was just an overall mess. So it took a while for us to get my stuff, and I also did some cleanup before I left. It was sort of like my final goodbye to that place. Even if my relationship basically ended there, I also had a ton of fun and happy memories there, and I'll definitely miss it. Right now, I'm living with my aunt for the meantime while I look for a new apartment. My friends still don't know about what happened, and I think I'll tell them soon, but definitely not now. I just want to rest and sleep and hopefully wake up to a better day. Once again, thank you all. Smiley face.
Oh, nothing after that.
No, that was it so far, but that was like 6 days ago, 5 days ago. So there could be another update. Top comment, don't set yourself on fire to keep him warm. And yeah, 100% agree.
Yeah.
Also, the weird thing in there saying that he has to pee.
Yeah, that was
really lines up with
bizarre.
my inner dialogue. Weird.
I am. I feel so bad. OP.
Someone said let Hannah know he's in the hospital and let her take over his care.
That's
No
what I was
longer
gonna
your
say.
problem, to
Is
be
like
honest.
right. Like that was what I was gonna say.
That's
Honestly,
gotta be
like,
okay. Look,
I would have reached out to one of the
could-
college friends.
Yeah, I don't know about
Nope.
Anna specifically though, because that
No,
would be
probably
hard.
not Anna. Yeah, I
But-
wouldn't reach out to. No, I would reach out to the college friends and be like, "Hey, by the way, because of your super funny haha like joke or whatever." Oh no, I guess it was because he was cheating on him with Anna. No, I would just reach out and be like, "Hey, I broke up with him. He tried to kill himself. I can't handle this, and let
Yeah.
the fates decide."
Yep.
Honestly.
So yeah, that was a. What'd you think? That was a good one. Was that a good one?
That was so sad.
It was sad. It was really fucked
Oh
up.
my god. Also, Future Bride hates us.
Because of how long this is. I mean, I'll edit it down. It'll probably be like maybe 52 minutes.
Man. Oh, that was heavy.
Yeah.
Your Reddit is way different than my Reddit.
It's not. I look.
I was looking. Okay. That's
I'm
fine.
better at looking than you.
That's true. You're better at a lot of things. Well, that was a lot. Drunk Brad really likes saying aunt.
All right. Well, any closing statements?
No, I'm itchy and I'm sad. And
Do
I
you feel
hope
like you're gonna
OP is
puke?
okay.
Are you gonna throw up?
No, I'm actually not going to throw. That's weird. I didn't feel like I was going to throw. I just got itchy.
Yeah, no more updates. So that seems to be the last one. Might be more. I don't know.
Luck,
I'll
OP.
keep an update, and then we might do like an update episode where it's just all updates.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're welcome.
We love you. You're welcome. Bye.
That's not good.